Welcome to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez. We got the fellas in the building for Guys Night. Oh yeah. We've talked about nipping and tucking with the ladies. But what about the men? We've talked about their beauty routines and how they upkeep in today's society. But do they go under the knife? We're gonna talk about it. But first, I need a drink in my hand. We got Amanda from Bayou City Seafood and Pasta here. What do you have for me?
I got you a tall and handsome today.
Oh, this is perfect for tonight's topic. Because the fellas on the couch, you know, they're all tall and handsome and they're trying to stay that way. So, let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right, let's talk to these handsome fellas, shall we? We've got Scott Shunk back in the building. We've got Tadarian back too. And Dr. Christian Arroyo, who specializes in plastic surgery. He's here too.
Thank you for having me back.
Which is perfect because we're talking plastic surgery, fellas. So have either of you had any surgical procedures done? I love how y'all
both of you.
turned to Tadarian. Tadarian?
I'm thinking about it. I haven't had anything yet, but I'm thinking about adding a little height, you know, a little height.
A little height?
A little height to the penis, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There are some procedures for that, for sure.
Yeah.
I have not had any work done yet, but I am all in and
Really?
ready. Sure.
I mean, yeah, you've been here in the past before to talk about, you know.
My routine and all that. I do laser. I've had all the hair removal and all that kind of stuff. Lots of procedures, but nothing like I haven't done Botox or fillers or any cutting yet. But I'm getting to that age where it's coming. You know, it's coming.
What's the first thing you may be flirting with, would you say?
Probably this. Probably my neck.
The neck.
I know my nearly perfect jaw, as you see.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You know.
Christian, if you didn't know, he is so humble. Okay.
Super humble, I can tell.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I know you performed the procedures, but have you gotten anything done?
I have not.
Okay.
So you just beautiful like that? Damn,
Always.
okay, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I do get Botox from time to time. I inject myself, things like that, but other than that, nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
It's osmosis. He stays beautiful. Just simply being around procedurally and
I mean,
having
come
the
on,
capacity.
not as beautiful as you, man.
Well, that's
This
another
love
level.
fest. Should I clean myself out? Like, what's going on here? Okay, so what is y'all's opinions? Not you, doctor, because I know your opinion, because the money coming in, on men getting plastic surgery.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell
Absolutely.
yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And be transparent about it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you hear
Right?
more. What was that shrug? Did Darian know?
He's like,
Cuz.
what are you going to do?
Would
Not
you
tell
share?
people you got taller when you
Yeah,
come in
like-
at 6'1"?
Yeah, I mean, I would be all into looking good. I mean, why not enhance your beauty and be the best that you can actually look?
Right.
Obviously, like in the older days, they didn't have that. So, you know, with all this technology, I would love to, you know, get older, like Scott, and I would love to keep being a fine young thing.
A fine young thing.
A fine young thing.
Yeah, I feel like for women, you know, now they're finally starting to admit a lot more. Social media, TikTokers, everyone's coming out and showing their procedures from beginning to end. But men, which shockingly, there's a large number of men. I think in 2020, the stat that I saw, there was like 200,000 plus cosmetic procedures done on men. And you don't hear about it.
Well,
Like, men don't really talk about those. They might talk about the Botox, they might talk about the
Yeah.
fillers, but as far as like any of the procedures, I don't ever hear.
Yeah,
about
lasers, chemical peels, things like that, they will. But when it comes to procedures, not really. I wanted to actually bring a patient of mine today.
Right.
And, you know, my staff called probably around 50 patients. And most of the answers wasn't just no, it was hell no.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like you already said, this is the way females were, you know, 10, 15 years ago.
Right.
Where plastic surgery was very hush-hush, you know, don't tell anybody, I don't want to. Where now, like, social media, they want everybody to know, they tell their entire neighborhood what they got done, they want to show everybody. They go in the bathroom and, you know, in the restaurant just to show their friends their breast dog, things, you know, things along those lines.
I don't even think they go in the bathroom, really. I mean, it's just, you know.
It's just
like,
wherever.
Look.
Right, look at this, yeah.
Which is, I think, how you would be.
Well, I mean, women, when they get their boobs done, are always about it, you know.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Feel them, feel how natural they are, et cetera.
Right.
Nowadays, males are getting plastic surgery way more than they were before, probably to the, not close to female level, but I would say 3-4 times as much as they used to.
Yeah.
But they're still on the down low. They're still
But
on
we
the
have
hush
to
hush.
though, Doc. We have to. Like, have you seen these women? They got fillers, they got filters and all these different things online that we have to compete with these women nowadays. Like, I have to go get some surgery done. I have to hit the gym. I have to add all these different enhancements because I mean, like women are just looking too good, and you know
You have to keep up somehow,
yeah,
right?
We have to, because back in the day, you know, you just put your clothes on, you get out, and then you see these ladies, and they done had a tummy tuck, they done got new boobs, they got a new jaw, new nose, and you just still got the same big forehead. You gotta, you gotta add something. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
You gotta
yeah.
Like those days are over with. Like, y'all can't be the only fine people out here. Like, we coming too. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying? So
yeah.
I probably would let everybody know where I got them. Plus, when you advertise somebody who's done good business for you, you can get a referral code and maybe like some percentages off of your next procedure.
Do I need bluff? Do I need bluff? Do I need bluff?
You really want me to answer that?
Little filler. Yeah, go ahead. Like I said, I'm transparent.
No. Just a little bit. You have a little bit of extra skin up there.
See? And I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nowadays, a lot of them want to look muscular. They want to look fit. You know, not that females don't want that as well, but the goals are a little bit different. Like the other day, I was talking about BBLs and males, right? A BBL on a female, it wants to look more like a heart shape, you know, round, attractive buttock for a female. When it comes to a male, it's different. You want it, that most males want it to look more muscular, a little bit more square shape, more of muscular buttocks.
I'm so sorry. They are coming in for BBL. Men are coming in for BBLs.
Yes. And also their chest, gynecomastia, things along those lines.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that because I feel like you do a lot of those procedures. We saw some before and afters. All right, well you
Yes.
stay right there because the conversation around men and plastic surgery continues after the break. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking about plastic surgery for men with my friends Scott and Darian, and we've got plastic surgeon Dr. Christian Arroyo, who's Houston-based. All right, you were just starting to talk about a popular procedure, and I looked up the 10 popular cosmetic surgical procedures for men in 2020, and I mean, they actually shocked me a little bit. Let's take a look at that list. So we've got nose reshaping, eyelid surgery, cheek implant, liposuction, ear surgery, a neck lift, breast reduction, which is that, how do you pronounce that, doctor?
Gynecomastia?
Gynecomastia, facelift, dermabrasion, and chin augmentation. Is that chin augmentation the same as like a jaw? That I feel like a
Sometimes.
lot of celebrities be getting, you know,
Yes.
like Zac Efron, I'm looking at you, you know.
There's a couple of different ways. There can be filler based where you want a more of a square jaw, so you start injecting a little bit, some fillers right under jawline to create more of a square shape.
Yeah.
Some males and females as well sometimes have a little bit of a smaller chin that they would like. Kind of looks a little bit recessed. So you can make an incision and put a chin implant right here. That feels super natural. It creates a really, really nice look.
Wow. All right, looking at that top 10 list, are any of you looking at it and saying, oh, like I might consider something like that?
I just said neck, and I would do bleth. That was the eyelid surgery I call bleth, but you know, that's
Bleth?
bleth.
Why is it black?
Blepharoplasty.
Oh.
This is the scientific name for eyelid
Oh,
surgery.
sorry.
I give me some abs. I get a six pack. I'm tired of going to the gym. I get some abs. You know what I'm saying?
Abs,
Abs
yeah.
would probably be my first ones.
I'd be
With those-
lost if I didn't go to the gym, so I'm going to keep doing.
You
my
do that
thing,
for the
but yeah.
mental health, right?
With those abs, though, I was telling them that with the high definition liposuction, where you're creating those abs, when you're doing that, you are completely liposuctioning the fat on those lines that you're creating. There's almost zero fat in those areas. So moving forward, let's say a couple of years down the road, you decide, I'm just not going to work out that much. I'm not, you know, and then you gain some weight. Then now your belly looks like you have like, you know, White Castle sliders on your belly because those little squares coming in weight, right? So it's you have to maintain it.
Because liposuction is like the complete removal of those fat cells, right?
Whenever you're etching like that, whenever you're doing just liposuction, you're not completely devoiding the skin of fat. But whenever you're doing etching, then on those lines that you want to create, then you're there with the liposuction can, you're like almost emptying that area of fat to create those little indentations that make that, you know, 8-pack look.
Oh my God, can you imagine? like
Yeah.
6 boobs just coming
No,
out?
no.
So you have to keep up with it for sure.
Stomach
Absolutely.
titties.
Stomach titties.
Stomach
Stomach
titties.
titties.
Yeah.
All right, so doctor, of those 10, which one are you seeing the most of in your practice?
The ones I'm seeing the most is either liposuction, that high definition liposuction, and I'm also seeing a lot of gynecomastia lately, actually.
Gynecomastia.
Just because, there's 2 different type of males that, come and get the surgery. Some of them are, partially overweight. There might be a little bit overweight where there's excess fat around their chest, but then there's also a gland problem. We as males, we also have the capacity, I guess, technically, to form a breast.
Oh, wow.
When we become males, that gland, instead of forming a breast, is supposed to shrivel up into almost nothing. Some of us, around 60% of males actually during the teenage years, believe it or not, develop some sort of gynecomastia where that gland is a little bit bigger than it should. So sometimes it goes away, a lot of time it does not, which means that you need some sort of procedure to remove that gland to be able to get a nice flat chest.
So are you
And they go
moving
and they
fat or
win.
are you moving the gland? What are you removing?
I do both.
Okay.
I do a little bit of both because if you go in there and you just core out the gland and all the fat around it stays the same, then you run the risk of it looking like almost like a crater, like a divot.
Yeah.
So I always liposuction just the edge of the pec just to chisel it out. I don't liposuction up here. They work hard for that at the gym, create
Right,
that nice
that pec.
volume
I
in the pec.
I do the modeling for him. So
Oh,
Right, there you
got
go.
it. Okay, understood.
So you etch the pec out with the, by liposuctioning the fat away, and then coring out the gland because, like we said, it's a gland problem. So
Right.
by doing both of them at the same time, then it creates a nice smooth contour to the chest.
Wow. Okay. Listen, something you guys keep bringing up is this testosterone thing. So I definitely want to talk to y'all about your opinions around testosterone and men taking more of it, if you guys are down.
For sure.
All right, well, you guys stay right there because we're talking to these men about plastic surgery and feeling good as men, whether they go under the knife or not. So you stay right there and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking to men about nipping and tucking and just feeling good overall with my friends Scott, Tadarian, and Dr. Christian Arroyo, a plastic surgeon here in Houston. And we've touched a little bit on testosterone, and I feel like I keep hearing about men taking testosterone. Is that true? Is that normal? Is that okay? Why?
I mean, yeah, I think an enormous number of men are taking testosterone as a hormone replacement. I know a number of people that run clinics, and most men I know are running some sort of testosterone, and all ages, guys my age down to guys in their late 20s.
Wow.
And I think it can be incredibly helpful if it's run through a well-articulated cycle. And I think it's a great thing. But yeah, it's like everyone I know is running something, and not just necessarily steroids, but like hormones, just testosterone, which is a different thing than a steroid or a growth hormone.
Right. Tadarian, are you taking T? Are you familiar with your friends taking testosterone or anything?
I guess some guys taking it, but I'm not taking it right now. But I can see why people might do it. I mean, a lot of people sensitive nowadays, so get a little bit more testosterone. Yeah, more testosterone. Maybe guys can man up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I'm all for that.
Get the little
A little much
Exactly.
more masculine.
Oh my gosh. Dr. Arroyo, why are men taking testosterone? What are the benefits? Should they be taking testosterone? What are the protocols?
So nowadays it's super common. For some reason, it may be our Western diet. I don't know. We could talk about it here for hours about the potential of why it's happening, but it is. A lot of males, and it doesn't have to be older males, sometimes younger. A lot of my patients are younger, have low testosterone. You go to your doctors. You know, if you're having lower energy, you don't feel your libido is not where it should be, things along those lines, then you should get your testosterone checked because it might be lower than normal. And as long as you are getting it taken care of by a professional, then it should.
It's like myself.
Like myself, right? Then you're okay. That being said, you still have to check a couple of other things, make sure that it's still not being converted to estrogen. Sometimes you need that blocker so that you don't get gynecomastia that we already discussed from that testosterone replacement. But yes, for some reason nowadays,
is there anything that men could do to increase their testosterone without having to take the the supplement?
There's a
the
lot of
hormone?
things. All the things that I do, which is you work out with reasonably heavy weights on a daily basis.
Okay.
You get a lot of sleep. You get 7 to 9 hours of sleep
Come
every
on.
night. You eat really good healthy fats.
Okay.
And for a guy like me, I do 200 to 300 grams of protein every single day, and I don't eat carbs. I don't eat refined, crappy American Western foods. It's all whole foods. You do those things, and again, I'm at 56. I've been able to stay natural, and my panels will come back with anywhere from 800 to 1200 at my test levels. You got
Is that
20.
good, doctor?
You got 20-year-olds
probably-
that'll come in at 200.
I don't really know the numbers of like my levels of where I'm at, but I just know
That's
that
why I'm popular.
Darian.
But I would say, I'm working down there. But on the natural side, for me, I do a lot of beets. I'm very natural, so I do a lot of beets. Raspberries. Put a little carrots in there. I do, different things. But I did notice that, I'm more natural, so I did notice that I did more beets. It kind of, helped that blood flow.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Help that blood flow down there?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, definitely.
That's good.
Just on the natural side.
That
the
being
juicing.
said, I'm a huge fan of Viagra, and if I could be like the Trivago hotel guy for Viagra, I would take that ad campaign any day of the week.
Listen, Viagra, this is the second time he's tried to plug this, so if you're listening, I'd love you to sponsor the Nightcap and my friend Scott Shunk, okay?
Me too.
and Darian. And I don't know.
Because women need that hard thing. You know what I'm saying? They need that hard thing.
All right.
They need it.
So,
It just makes you into a superhero, right?
It really does. It takes your from analog to digital.
That's one way of looking at it.
let's wrap the plastic surgery talk about men, though. So for men who are curious about it and want to, they should just go and have the consultation, right? Should just go have the conversation.
Right.
Because if you're going to feel happy, that's what matters. It doesn't matter what society thinks, right?
It's all about self-confidence. It's why I do what I do. You go from people showing you like very here to
Yeah.
like,
I'm
you go.
here,
I'm
world.
here,
Yeah.
world.
They're going to be like, Scott,
there you
feeling
go.
good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and that alone, the level of happiness you achieve when your self-confidence is at that level that alone is worth it.
Worth it. Okay.
Yeah, dudes should just do this. If they've got the funds, make it happen. It's like just be transparent. Like let it go, man, for sure.
Who cares?
Yeah.
They're going to love you regardless.
Yeah.
Look good already. You know?
Yeah.
Look good already. Cheers,
There you go.
fellas, to looking and handsome like this gorgeous cocktail from Bayou City Seafood and Pasta. Because my girl Amanda's about to show me how to make this behind the bar. You stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We talked to the men about getting handsome, but I'm behind the bar now with my girl Amanda from Bayou City Seafood and Pasta. And you're here to do what, baby?
We're gonna
back that glass up. That's right, that's right. And you made me a tall and handsome honey. And that was delicious.
Good. I'm glad that you liked it.
So I hear you're gonna show me how to make it.
Yes, I am. I already have everything portioned out for you.
You're
So that
sweet.
way, I'm a free pourer, but I don't think you know the counts just yet,
I
so.
really don't. I really don't.
All right. Well, to start off, we have 1.5 ounces of Hennessy. So you're just gonna pour that into your shaker.
Okay.
And then it's gonna be 1/2 ounce of apple syrup.
Ooh, that's what that is. I was like, there
That's
was
what
some
you were
lime in
tasting.
here, but no, it's some apple syrup.
And then it's gonna be 1/2 ounce of cinnamon syrup.
Ooh, all
All
right.
right. And then my personal favorite part, we're gonna start shaking. So just like that. And then do it one more
another
time.
one,
There you go.
okay.
And then you're just gonna
Yep. I can do.
really
Oh,
shake
she
it
does
up.
like an up
yeah,
and down
I got like a
motion.
little,
I've never done
I
that.
got to put a little flair into
And
it,
then
you
some
know.
two-handed. Okay, my hands are frozen,
Okay,
girlfriend.
that means that it's ready.
Okay.
So now you're gonna grab it from the bottom,
Okay.
right, like that, and then the part where it's open,
Okay.
you're gonna smack it. Oh, yes, there you go. All right, and I
I
got
like that, girlfriend. Sorry, I mess that up every
little
time.
life hack.
It's gone that way. It's not gone. It's,
You got it.
this is a wonderful. I hold it from the bottom and smack it. Oh, beautiful.
Absolutely
Beautiful.
gorgeous. That was a wonderful shake that you did too.
Thank you.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you.
And you opened it on the first try as well.
Come on now, it's because
So
you taught me.
good. I know.
All right, so when it comes to Bayou City Seafood and Pasta, I mean, the food is phenomenal.
It
You
is.
know, we went as a team, the Nightcap crew before.
Mm-hmm.
But the drinks, apparently they're just as damn good.
At Bayou City Seafood and Pasta, we really do strive to like put out really good craft cocktails. So we're using like fresh ingredients. As you see here for the garnish, we're using fresh cinnamon as the garnish. And I do feel like as if it puts a nice little flavor to it.
All right, so what other items should we come in and check out?
Definitely the blueberry lemon drop. I work very hard to make the blueberry simple syrup. It's made in-house. We also have a drink called the Simply Melon. I also make the watermelon juice for that. So yeah, please come in and try that. I work very hard on it.
Okay, come on, y'all better come and support my girl Amanda, all right?
Oh my gosh, so
Well,
much work.
cheers. I know this is delicious. Oh, but look at the froth on hers compared to mine. Not nearly
Well,
as
I
good.
just poured mine.
I mean, look at that. What a difference. Oh, the fellas are here and ready for their refill.
Excellent.
All right, do you all feel tall and handsome? Well, fellas, I hope you at home are also feeling tall and handsome, just like this cocktail. I don't know what they said and I'm scared, so you see us next time. Cheers.